Okay, before we begin and look at this potential disappointment, there's something we need to address. Not only are the treasure hunts back, but there's more of them. I just got a text from, I started a group chat with my girlfriend and her brother, and we called it Sesby Lux because our initials are SES and we're all gay. I'm not joking. Anyways, the treasure hunts, they have returned, and there are even more of them. I really like that Ford Fiesta up there. Also, yes, I did get another super, 2 new supers, and I ran out of space for them. But let's focus on the now. That exciting bit is out of the way. I gotta really fix my camera now. That exciting bit is out of the way. And now we have this thing which will not shut up because it has such a weird angelic hum. It is a Toyota Prius after all. Also, I was excited, like, oh, I wonder what transmission's gonna be in this. It's also front-wheel drive, but, yeah, no, that's a CVT. That's a, yeah, that's a CVT. Surprisingly, this thing is also high C-class, almost B-class. It's also more expensive than I thought. But this thing has 220 horsepower! 200, that's more power than this. A sports car has less power than a Toyota Prius. This thing is kind of gross. It has a freaking 2-liter? 2-liter 4-cylinder. I thought it'd be like a 1-liter. But no, it's a 2-liter hybrid 4-cylinder that makes 220 horsepower. Also, they do make these in all-wheel drive. This one is not all-wheel drive. But we need to upgrade this thing desperately because I cannot stand driving a CVT. Also, what? I immediately went to the auction house because I've been trying to complete the car collection. And the auction house was like the only viable option. But I have a feeling this thing is going to be a disappointment. I was correct. I don't know why they added this car. It's cool. We've won one for a while because the last Prius we had was in Forza Motorsport 4, I believe. But unfortunately, of course, when they bring back a Prius everyone wants, they don't do anything cool to it. We could have had some sick wide-body kits. Because I know Forza does like to do some wide-body kits on some cars, but they decided a Toyota Prius wasn't worthy, even though this thing is literally the white bread of cars. The Toyota Corollas. Toyota is the white bread of manufacturers because they make the most boring cars on the planet. Except for the Sequoia, which for some reason has the sunglass holder, and the sunglass holder, and the sunglass holder, and the sunglass holder, and the sunglass holder. Why they hit 5 sunglass holders, I will never know. But why they gave this thing 220 horsepower? I guess Toyota realized, hey, people kind of hate the Prius. It's kind of the car you buy if you want to be an environmentalist, but everyone still hates you. So they made this thing actually kind of cool. I said it. The new Prius is cool. Anyways, we could throw in a 1.6-liter inline-3. Another, I just remembered, Toyota made this. They also made the GR Yaris and the GR Corolla. So obviously we have those engine swaps. GR Prius. Hear me out. Anyways, we have the GR Yaris engine. I think that's the GR Yaris engine. Yeah. I believe that is from the Toyota Chaser Turbo Rally. 3-liter inline-6 with turbo. That might be the one that gets 1,600 horsepower. 6 foot. Yes. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes! Yes, it can V8 swap it! Oh my god! It just keeps getting ridiculous! Oh my god, we can put an LFA-V10 in it! Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, I just want to see how much the stock engine can get real quick. Oh my god! You could V8 swap it or V10 swap. Holy shit! Oh my god, it sounds sick. Oh, you can put an exhaust on it and it actually sounds sick. Oh my god, it has 500 horsepower. Oh my god, the stock engine can get 550 horsepower. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is the engine that gets ridiculous power. We're just gonna check real quick. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Oh my god. Is this the engine that gets goofy power? We gotta upgrade the turbo. Oh my god, I think it is. I think... Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Come on, give it the 60. I'm just double checking. Give it the 1600 horsepower. Oh my god, I want to leave it front. I kind of want to leave it front wheel drive. 1600 horsepower front wheel drive Prius. No, we're making it all wheel drive. I could do a drift Prius. I could go goofy and I could legitimately do a drift Prius. I'm not going to do a drift Prius. I'm going with all wheel drive because I want this thing to be just goofy fast. Okay. Oh my god, it has TRD parts. Yes. Does it? Oh my god, you can... Oh, it's a lip. Oh, that's kind of cool though. I was expecting like the big wing, but I guess there's nowhere to put it. I got the race wing. It's just a little bigger than the TRW one. Actually, nah. Drift Prius. We're doing a drift Prius. Drift tires. We can only do 235. Yeah, only 235s max. Damn. Okay, also I want to see how low this thing can get, just real quick. We do have to upgrade the brakes, but can we absolutely slam this thing down? Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of sick though. Prius with the camber, that's kind of sick. Alright, we also gotta shave off the weight, because we do weigh closer to 2 tons now. Shave off nearly 1,000 pounds. We gotta go with the roll cage for safety too. Also, I don't know if it keeps the CVT, probably, but we should probably do a 6-speed transmission. Let's go throw in the drift diff. And now okay, we have all of the goodies here, except for wheels. I don't know what we could do in terms of wheels. Actually, I think it would be cool if we did mismatched wheels on this. Let me actually see. Maybe... No, I think those wheels would be good for the rear. Hang on. Throw these on the rear. That's sick. And then for front wheels, I actually have no idea. Wait, hang on. These 3-spokes. Okay. For some reason, I feel like a Prius on 3-spoke wheels wouldn't actually be that bad. So I guess I'll go with these in the front. I do want to match the rear just to kind of see how it looks. These are definitely some more unique wheel style. Those, actually, I don't hate it in the front, but I do hate it in the rear. I think the setup we have right now is pretty good. I think we'll go one size bigger. Oh my god, it's rolling on 19s. Holy shit. I just noticed those brakes are huge. Oh, wait. No, I guess they look big because the wheel has a pretty big lip. But, yeah, I think that's it. Rear-wheel drive, 1600 horsepower, drift Prius. I just realized this thing. Hang on. I want to try something. If I do all-wheel drive, and if I do slicks, oh my god, it gets into R class. You could have a top of S2. I think the recording cut off, but what I was saying was S2 sleeper Prius. I feel like that could be built, but for now, we go drift Prius. I'm just baffled. You could have put an LFA V10 and a V8 in it. Actually, I should have done a V8. I should have done a V8, but I guess a 16 horsepower. Is it a 2J? I feel like it's either a 1J or a 2J that we have in this. I believe it's the Chaser engine. I want to say it is. But yeah, this thing is just goofy. I have a feeling with this much power, and with this much power in a car this aerodynamic, this could be a ridiculously fast car. Actually, I think we should do multiple builds on it. But I also do want to see what colors we have. So, stock, basic silver. We could do dark blue, black. Ooh! I do like that blue, though. Red and white. I feel like the majority of Priuses I see are either dark blue or this silver. I haven't really seen any in this bright blue, but I think they did do a teaser with the Prius that had it in yellow. So I think maybe we should do a yellow, bright yellow Prius. And I think we should go front wheels in, like, black. Like, not entirely black, but, like, dark gray. And then the rear wheels in white. Yeah. I also don't know what class this car is. I would imagine it's either... I wouldn't say it's eclectic domestics. Hot hatch, yeah. It would be hot hatch. I guess we could just rip this thing for now, but I really want to see if we could get this thing to 300 miles an hour because I feel like that is possible. Also, would this thing be a good skill point car? Okay, I'm already saying no. There's no perks where you can increase the skill chain. Okay, another thing I'm noticing, the wheels, we can only do 235 millimeter thick tires. So that's really gonna hurt us. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is ridiculously slidey, obviously, but also because this thing suffers with the same fate as the Mad Mike Mazda wagon, where it would be an incredible drift car, an incredible car overall, if the tires weren't so damn thin. It would be cool if they gave this thing a wide body kit, so that we could fit some thicker tires. So I was gonna say, I'm trying to combine fit and fat at the same time, so I just kind of misspoke. But yeah, it would be good if we could combine. That was kind of sick though. It would be good if we could get some thicker tires on this, but yeah, this thing can't really support that, so I think a wide body kit would be the only option. Also, I'm just gonna take a quick thumbnail before we head. Well, it gets really laggy sometimes for some reason. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't even know if this is a good place. Yeah, this isn't a good place to take the photo. But, yeah, it would be a greater drift car, a greater car overall if it did have thicker tires, but because of how this thing is, we can't really do that. So I guess the max is literally just 235s. 235s are tiny. Also, I have noticed that not a lot of cars actually let you do 235 millimeter thick tires. They usually just jump from 225 up to 245, which is pretty weird. But yeah, this thing is still surprisingly sick. Like, it is shockingly cool. So I don't know what the lighting is doing. It's just being all sorts of weird and funky, and shadows aren't really working well, like, in my favor. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is the thumbnail. It is of a Toyota Prius drifting. It is very cool. I kind of got to angle it like this, so then the text I put in the thumbnails, yeah, text I put in the thumbnails actually works. Okay, but now, let's go back for seconds, and let's see if we can actually get this thing up to 300 miles an hour, because it's so aerodynamic, we can get tons of power out of it. I feel like we might have a chance. Let's see, it is a 2024 Prius. It's the second newest car under Toyota. But I think we're gonna get this thing in red. Because this thing is about to be blazing. I am actually really, really curious what speed we can get this thing up to. I feel like we should also leave it rear-wheel drive. I know that's a mistake because of how thin the tires are. But let's just see here. Because I'm trying to think back to the Koenigsegg Gemera. That was very aerodynamic, but we also needed literally like 2,000 horsepower to get that up to 300 miles an hour, and it just barely scraped 300. So obviously we're not going to go with, we're not going to go with any aerodynamics or anything. I guess that will just add weight. Our speed is 7.3. I guess maybe that could be because we put the all-wheel drive on, or the rear-wheel drive on. I think if we want to get this thing off the line and going straight well enough, I think drag tires is what we're going to need. We also do need to throw on some lighter wheels. I know aerodynamics in terms of wheels doesn't matter, but let's still just go for some very aerodynamic wheels. Let's see. We also got to keep, there's a stat for aero efficiency. If we poke the wheels out, that doesn't affect anything, but our aerodynamic efficiency is 0.8. That is crazy. The Toyota A86 Forza Edition, it gets so fast because the aero efficiency is so damn good, but also because it has a lot of power, which ironically, this car also can get the same amount of power, and it might be even more aerodynamically efficient. You see where I'm going with this? So, because this thing might punch a smaller hole through the air, it could potentially be even faster. I feel like this is more of a gimmick car. Like a car they added just, to add it and make it just all kinds of goofy and stuff. But this could potentially be one of the fastest cars in the game. Ironically, it would be a Toyota Prius. Hear me out, because we finally have this car in the game, if they ever do an update where they add more Forza Editions, I actually have some crazy ideas for Forza Editions that everyone would love. They should do a wide-body Prius Forza Edition, like the A86. But yeah, this thing is going to be nuts. It says our theoretical top speed is 331 miles an hour. I also don't know if more or less camber is good. It says our top speed is 280. I wonder if anyone does have tunes to push this thing over 300. Alright, I could actually just browse the tunes. Let's see, TRD Street, Road, top speed. Yeah, it doesn't say anything like that. There was a top speed one, but it wasn't saying what the top speed was. So I think that we should take this thing out. I think there is that top speed track we could use. Creative Hub, Event Lab. My events, does that have recent events? Oh, my history. Here we go. Where was it? It was... man, it's not even here. I was gonna say, some of my friends, I do play, custom maps. That's what a couple of these are. But, yeah, I guess the top speed track isn't, here. Let me see. I'm trying to... Yeah, I don't know where it is. I might just have to, find it. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I don't actually have no idea where it is. Okay, we should probably just search for it. Is there any... Oh, we could just look up. Let's see. Top speed. I know there was... I think it was maybe by... It was either DJS or GJ Customs. Here it is. It's by Kimmy. Okay, we gotta favorite this one. But let's check this. And let's actually see if we can get this thing to 300 miles an hour, because it did say the top speed was 280, but sometimes the telemetry lies. So we might have a chance if we can also keep this thing straight, because I mean, it is on super thin tires, or drag tires, but okay. I will say it's a shame we don't have a wide body kit. It is cool. We do have TRD parts. Kind of like we could kind of do like an OEM plus build with this because of those parts. But yeah, I feel like this thing would also be more of a useful car because hot hatch races are kind of I don't know, but they're usually in lower classes. I feel like this car would be good for that. All right, let's see. I think the telemetry might not have lied. We're kind of cruising up to 280 though. All right, let's see. It's also surprisingly straight, but damn, I guess it is actually 280, huh? I don't know if there's anything I can do to maybe make it faster, because we have no aero. The tires are as thin as can be. It's as aerodynamic as it can be as well. Maybe, actually, hang on. I have a weird theory. What if we raise the front end? What if we do that? A lot of top speed tunes I see have a raised front end. I guess it kind of pushes the air under the car and provides a little bit of lift. It definitely feels a little bit more squeamish now. I don't know if this is going to help us or hurt us. We're definitely not limited on power. This is one of the most powerful engine swaps in the game. Yeah, it starts leveling off right around 280. Maybe they hard limited it. Maybe there's a hard limit of 280. Because this thing, it gets up to speed really quickly, and it feels like it should just keep going, but it doesn't. Maybe I'm actually on the wrong tires. Hang on. Would racing slicks be faster? Would stock tires or racing slicks be faster? I kind of want to put it back on the stock tires to see if that could maybe help. Because I feel like the more grip we have, the more it kind of slows us down in a way. So I think if we just go back to the base standard tires, that gets us an A class. Is there anything that gets us lower than A class? Doesn't seem like it. So you just have the stock tires. Let's see. I know this thing is going to be absolutely abysmal off the line now, and it might be a lot more squeamish, but we could have something here. I guess we could also try extending our 5th gear. That could work. I actually am going to do that. If we extend our 5th gear and then our 6th gear, that could do something. If we head back here, play event, go to my history. Oh, it's not even here. My favorites. There we go. Alright, I guess let's just see if this could help us or hurt. We do have less grip, which should help us with top speed, but at the same time, we might also have a harder time getting to our top speed and staying straight. So I guess let's just see. Yeah, a lot worse now. What if we just go... Okay, we're wheel spinning in 6th gear. We're wheel spinning at 130 miles an hour. Scratch that, we're wheel spinning at 150. Alright, easy on the throttle. We're going to try to play it like the 86. We're just easy on the throttle. Okay, this curb in the middle is really screwing us up. Alright, we're all the way down now. Alright, let's see. 279. 280. I bet you they did hard limit it to 280. I bet you they did. Hang on, let's lower the front end and let's see if that helps. Tune car, springs. Let's lower the front end and let's see if that does anything. Because I can feel, I'm pretty sure it is the aerodynamics that are slowing us down, but this thing is really, really aerodynamically efficient. So that is really curious. Imagine if they added the Volkswagen XL1 and they gave it this engine swap. That would legitimately be the fastest car in the game because it's probably the most aerodynamic car in the world, I believe. And giving it that much power, this thing, it might reach 400 with that much power. But, they would probably hard limit it. Let's be honest. Because this thing, I can feel it, is definitely hard limited at 280. You cannot get this thing over 280 miles an hour. Which is kind of crazy to say because at the end of the day, we're talking about a Prius. We're not talking about an 86. We're not talking about a Super. We're not talking about, like, a Lamborghini. This is a Toyota Prius. And it hits 280 miles an hour. Yeah, you can see the way it's flashing. It's hard limited to 280. I mean, that's crazy to say it's a Prius, but, like, it could have gone faster, but they had to hold it back. Yeah, this thing is just nuts. This thing is nuts. I mean, I guess it's kind of worth it. This thing is just, it's goofy. It's absolutely goofy, and I absolutely fucking love it.